So we're gonna see how the rest of the day goes. Well, we got the combine switched over, got the bean head on it, got all the settings changed. I'm gonna run up the road to a 13-acre field. It's actually a 26-acre field, but we split it in half corn, half beans. So I'm gonna head up the road and try to get something done. I was getting this field opened up and my header stopped, and I had a piece of iron in it. Got that out. So we're gonna see how the rest of the day goes. This is starting to get a little ridiculous. This is the third time in about 5 acres I've got something caught in the sickle. And where we got? Oh yeah, this is a big old hunk of iron this time. Good grief. Oh, this piece of pipe. Hopefully that was it. Yeah, third time so far. Well, we got, I keep calling it a 13-acre field, and it really is, but there's about an 1.5 acre water hole in the middle of it, so it's really about 11.5 acres. But I got that cut, whatever you want to call it. I say cutting beans, some people say picking beans, whatever. I got that cut, and I started on a 7-acre field last night, and I called it quits. I couldn't see anything. And then today I'm gonna start back here in a minute and get some beans cut, hopefully. So it's kind of gloomy, cloudy, a little humid too. I think it's about 70 degrees out, so hopefully they cut pretty good. We're about to find out. Well, it's Friday the 13th, November 13th. Last weekend, last Saturday and Sunday, I got 26 acres of beans cut, and the whole time I was cutting, my auto height header on the bean head wasn't working right. So Dad went and got a sensor, and we just put that on. And I've been gone all week. I was in Topeka, Kansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, Cincinnati, Ohio. I was all over the place delivering stuff, and just got back a little bit ago, and we got that sensor put on the combine, and I greased it, and I'm getting ready to put fuel in it, and we got 35 more acres to cut, and I'm not probably gonna get those done this weekend. mainly because it's supposed to rain all day Saturday. So I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can today, and we'll see what happens. Well, I plugged the head up. And on this old machine, you gotta get out and put a wrench. You gotta open that side panel and put a wrench on it and turn the head backwards. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. Alright, well, we got this trailer full. I'm going to fire the truck up and let it warm up. I'm going to go fill the combine up again while it's doing that. And then, by then, we'll run this down to St. Louis. See if this thing's going to start. There we go. Well, I've been running all week again and didn't get a chance to really do any farm work this week. So right now, Dad's out there finishing up the last 25 acres of beans we got. And I don't know if I'm going to hop on the tractor and try to do some disking yet and wait till tomorrow to work on this truck, or try to work on this truck tonight. I got to replace the wheel seals and wheel bearings on the steer axle, and that's why I'm not out in the combine at the moment. So we'll see what we get done here. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do yet. It's supposed to rain tomorrow all day, and I don't have a shop tall enough to pull a truck into, so I don't really want to be working out in the rain, but I would like to get some of this tillage done. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, me and Dad just switched for a little bit. I think there's about 8 acres left, 9 acres. Hopefully get that cut off because the rain is just on the other side of the river. I just come back from St. Louis taking that last load down, and it was sprinkling. So I'd like to get this done tonight. That way don't have to worry about it. Well, here it is, the end of January, and I'm just getting around to editing this video of soybean harvest. It went pretty smooth, really. It was probably a couple weeks, but out of those couple weeks, it was probably 3 or 4 solid days. You know, it does take us a little longer running small machine and whatnot, and then with me working during the week and trying to do things on the weekend. So that's why everything we do takes a little longer. But we didn't have no major breakdowns. So that was a good harvest all around. The one thing I kept having issues with during cutting beans was the auto height header. The auto height on the header wasn't working. It only worked about 10% of the time. We put a new sensor on it and it just still had the same problem. So that was kind of a pain having to deal with that. But other than that, everything was pretty good. These beans this year, they were real good. We planted them all in 30-inch rows. Normally we use a drill and put them on 7.5. And I don't know if it was just the variety we planted or if they just did better being on 30. I'm not 100% sure on that. These are some of the best beans I can remember us having. But there you have it. Hopefully there'll be more videos coming soon. Not much going on this time of year. Thanks for watching, and go ahead and hit subscribe.
From the west side